Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. What is going on? Mikaela Mayer. Mikaela Mayer seems to get robbed in England or wherever she went. But she went to homegirl's hometown. Natasha Jonas made her retire. Crazy. I mean, look, man, this is boxing, and we're going to have these types of nights, of course. It's unfortunate that you have to lose a bet over robbery. You know, Very close fight though. Let's not call it robbery because it was a close fight, you know what I'm saying? And you are in her hometown and she's gonna get the nod if it's a close fight, obviously. But it's unfortunate because what we witnessed tonight was Mikaela Mayer go to her hometown, beat her, went up in weight, and beat her. And that's what I saw. I mean, the beginning of the rounds, obviously you have to favor Natasha Jonas. She was doing a little bit more. The movement was there. Mikaela Mayer looked off balance at times. It was that extra weight, this and that. But throughout the fight, Mikaela Mayer started to come on strong, and I was wishing that she would have got a knockdown because I think that would have solidified a victory for Mikaela Mayer. And I was surprised when the judges said that they actually saw Mikaela Mayer win on one of the judges' scorecards. So in actuality, I mean, it was a very close fight, very tense fight. Natasha Jonas just pulls off a win in her hometown. It's as simple as that. But you're gonna get that from the judges, and that's something to also take in mind. Mikaela Mayer to me won that fight. It is what it is, though. You can't be too mad. I mean, the she was the underdog, but she came in there and she to me won the fight. And that's what I based my prediction on. I took her at plus 170. At one point it got to a plus 200. I believe in the third round it got to a plus 200 and something. So Mikaela Mayer, then she started coming on strong and the odds started changing. Mikaela Mayer started becoming favorite because Mikaela Mayer was doing such a better job in the inside of the ring. So if we talk about who should have won the fight, Mikaela Mayer. And the 10th round, when Mikaela Mayer, she came on very strong, very, very strong. She started putting in so much work. I mean, it looked like Natasha Jonas was about to get knocked out at times. I mean, she was hitting her with mean shots. Now, Timothy Bradley, obviously, throughout the commentary, was saying that one of the biggest things that Mikaela Mayer weakness to her game is that she doesn't throw enough feints. She just comes forward. And it's very true because Mikaela Mayer was getting hit with shots that she really shouldn't have gotten hit with. Yo, what's going on, Surgeon? What's good, bro? But all in all, I feel that Mikaela Mayer did enough work to win the fight tonight. It's unfortunate that we didn't get the nod and it didn't go our way, and the money would have been there. But now it's time to go back to the drawing board, of course. And I didn't want to make a fight prediction because women fights tend to be decisions, and we know what happens with decisions. It's up to the decision of a judge, and that is not the best way to bet boxing. Boxing is very tough is a very tough sport to to sport bet. And when you're successful, and when you're not, you're not. Because it's not just, oh, this person is gonna go inside of the ring and they're gonna win. No, it's not that. You also have to take in count where they're fighting, who they're fighting, what's the magnitude of the fight, and things like that. Everything plays a role in boxing, and literally you have to go list from list to list to list to list. You know, I saw that Mikaela Mayer was obviously the underdog going up in weight and going to her hometown. But I still was confident that Mikaela Mayer would win that fight. And in my eyes, she won that fight. But at the end of the day, you also have to factor in that these judges are gonna give the nod to the fighter that they that's from the hometown. I mean, it is what it is. It's boxing. We kind of got used to it. I mean, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna tell you. What are you gonna do about it? You can't do nothing about it. They're gonna favor who the crowd is cheering for, but the crowd was tense. The crowd was very tense at moments, and you could tell that it was shifting. Mikaela Mayer was actually putting in the best work because the crowd was minute. They weren't really doing too much. It wasn't going crazy. It wasn't doing this and doing that. No, it definitely wasn't. The first time I heard the crowd was when obviously they said Mikaela Mayer's name, that she had won on the judges scorecard, and one of the judges scorecards. That's when you started hearing them, and they booed. But before that, they were on edge because Natasha Jonas was getting outworked. Her face was looked battered, so it just made no sense to me. But it is what it is boxing. The judges are who the judges are, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do at the end of the day. But look at this. Natasha Jonas, this was no who knew this was her retirement party right here, because literally she's a 40-year-old, about to be a 40-year-old fighter. You know what I'm saying? Who got the nod because this is her retirement party. Of course. If I would have known before the fight that this was her retirement party, then guess what? I would have definitely put $1 million down on Natasha Jonas, because she was not losing this fight unless she got knocked down at some point. But women's boxing, it tends to be very, they be taking big blows, but they don't drop. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously it's the short rounds and stuff like that, but still though, you know what I mean? That's why I don't like betting on women's boxing. It's just so up in the air. Anything can happen. There are no knockouts, and everything goes to decision. But I was 100% confident on Mikaela Mayer to win tonight, and I feel like she did. I feel like she did. So I don't even feel like that was the L. I mean, that's literally the up to the judges, and the judges really just was like, well, she's from around here, so you know what? The crowd is here for her. How we gonna give it to the American coming from America? How we gonna give it to her? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have made no sense. You know what I mean? I think that Mikaela Mayer needed possibly a knockdown, and I mean, obviously that would have been a clear win for her, and it would have been over with. But these judges, truthfully, I mean, close fight. But I just didn't see Natasha Jonas winning. Every time that she would get on the road, she would just start clinching. After a while, she had to start fighting back. Mikaela Mayer was getting the best of those exchanges. I mean, all in all, a great fight. You know what I mean? A great fight, a great 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock fight. You know what I mean? And now it's time for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Women's boxing just needs to be taken account more. You have to really start doing. You have to really do every single research. And with all the research, I still felt Mikaela Mayer had what it took to go out there and win. And in my book, she won that fight. And I feel like we should have got the bag tonight. Unfortunately, it was the retirement party, and she told the judges before the fight. Natasha Jonas told the judges before the fight, "Hey guys, look, potentially I might be retiring after this fight. So if I could get a victory, it'll be grateful. I'll be 100% grateful." And you know what the judges said? They said, "I got you." They didn't. They said, "I got you. Don't worry." You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a close fight. Look, it was so bad. Natasha Jonas had a rematch clause in her contract. She had the rematch clause. Why? Why did Natasha Jonas have that rematch? Because she knew. She knew she was gonna lose that fight. Come on, bruh. I do my research. She knew she was gonna lose that fight. She was supposed to lose that fight. That's how you know. This fighter right here has a rematch clause. Why does she have a rematch clause? Because she knew. She already knew. Dog, you in your hometown. You're in your hometown, and this is a smaller fighter. How are you not confident that you're just gonna wash her and then continue on? You know what I'm saying? Definitely not that. That was not the case. This is a smaller fighter who came up to fight you in your hometown and beat you. But you had a get out of jail free card, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Monopoly, man. It is what it is, though, man. Like, comment, shit, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Look at their faces after the fight. Just look at their faces after the fight. Mikaela Mayer's face looked like she ready to go out. Natasha Jonas' faces look like she about to be. at home for a long time, looking crazy. There's no way. There's no way you gonna tell me these judges, dog. Mikaela Mayer can't fucking win a decision to save her life, dog. You know what I'm saying? She could win the fight. Everybody can see her win the fight. Doesn't matter. You're not winning this fight. Why? Because there's things that go into this bullshit. Um, and it is what it is, man. I think she's used to that shit now. I mean, she was blown. She wants a rematch. She's obviously said, "I didn't have a rematch in my contract. You know, if we could get a rematch, then it is what it is." But Shawty retiring. You retired her tonight. You showed her that she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's the easy thing to say? I'm retiring. I'm potentially just retiring after this because there ain't no way in hell. There ain't no fucking way in hell. Man, I'm out of here, man. Peace.